Hi everyone, Dr. Jeff here today. Today I thought we'd talk a little bit about ideal weight and fat percentage and things like that. A lot of people get up in the morning and one of the things they do is they step on the scale and they say, oh, I'm up a pound today or I'm down a pound today. Not really knowing where their ideal weight is or the BMI index and things like that. There's three different body types out there. There's an ectomorph, which is those people that are skinny. No matter what they eat, they drink, they stay skinny. Then there's something called the endomorph, which the endomorph is more of a pear-shaped person. And in what they do, they eat, whatever they do, they stay a pear-shaped. And there's a mesomorph that is your athletic-looking person out there that have the six-pack and they look fit, even though they may not be fit. It's kind of the body shape everybody wants to be. And you may have someone who's an endomorph that weighs 240 pounds, who's the same height as an ectomorph who weighs 140 pounds. Is that 140 pounds, is that more of an ideal weight? Not necessarily because of the body shape they are. Better way of measuring this is with fat percentage. An ideal fat percentage for women 20 years old is 22 to 30%. If you're 40, it's more like 23 to 35%. If you're 60 and over, it's more like 26 to 36%. Guys, you're looking at 20 years old, 8 to 19. Once you hit 40, 11 to 26. And once you hit 60, you're looking at more like 13 to 25 or so. You can see that women have a higher fat percentage than men. That's because that's the way God created them. They have a little more fat on their bodies than men do. You also notice that as you age, your fat percentage goes up. That's more because your lean muscle mass as you age gets smaller, so your fat percentage goes up. So if you really want to know what your ideal fat percentage is, you need to measure it. There's different ways of doing that. You can get fat calipers. That's kind of inconvenient to do. There's different measurements you can do. If you go on the Zone diet fat percentage measurement, you'll get some charts. For guys, they use your waist measurement, your wrist measurement, your height, and your weight. Kind of gives you an idea. You plug it into the formula, gives you an idea what your fat percentage is. The easy way of doing that is just getting a scale. You can get scales now that have fat percentages on. Usually they have a couple of footprints on it. What happens, you step on it, a little electric current goes through your body. It measures the water level in your body. Your fat is mostly water, so it kind of measures your hydration level in your body. It gives you an idea then of what your fat percentage is. So instead of stepping on the scale in the morning and saying, oh, I weigh 192 pounds today, that's pretty good, you can step on the scale and we'll say, oh, I'm 14.5% body fat today. That's better, and that may translate into a weight of 192 pounds or a weight of 178 pounds, depending on your body shape and style. But using your body fat percentage, they have found through research, is a better way of telling whether you're ideally at your weight, your ideal weight, and in your ideal body health. So if you really want to keep a good idea of your weight and your state of your health, go out and grab a scale that has a fat percentage on it. Put your formula into it, step on it, and measure that instead of worrying about whether you're up a pound or down a pound today. That's a better way of knowing your overall health. I'm Dr. Jeff. If you have any questions about what we talked about today about fat percentage or body weight and stuff, you can always email me at jgoldsworthy@goldswills.com. Talk to me on Facebook. I'm Dr. Jeff. I've got you back.